Hey everyone, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. This is the start to a new week, and as you know, I'm doing a 2-week segment. I didn't even really do that much filming last week because there really wasn't much to film, but I've got a lot of stuff coming up this week. I've got my Patreon orders I need to get an order. I've got a Etsy order I need to get an order today. I also have my new video segment that would have already come out last week, which is my cinematography chat, and it already had a copyright claim. Ooh! So I tried to dispute that because I have no sound on, and it's like on the weirdest section that it has a dispute, but whatever, because it's educational content, so I'm hoping I can fix that. But aside from that, yeah, this is the final week of the month where I'm going to be pushing to get all of my sticker sheets printed and cut and photographed, so I have everything already ready and formatted on my computer, but now I've got to bring it into the Cricut design space, reformat it for that, and then print out everything. And I think this time around I would love to focus on how I made my cute little Valentine's Day cards. So that's kind of what I'm going to be focusing on for the studio vlog, as kind of like, if you want to make your own personal Valentine's Day cards, you can definitely follow along with this video. So let's get to it. So the first step is to bring in your Valentine's Day card, and then you just want to resize it, and it depends really on how big you want your cards to fit on a page, but I very comfortably, because I mean Valentine's Day cards are not extremely large in the first place, so I was able to fit quite a fair bit of them, and it was actually really easy to just take one of the cards and then scale it and just see how I wanted them to fit right on the Cricut design space. I ended up getting 6 to a page, which I think is freaking amazing. So really it was just, again, me understanding the size of everything and how I wanted everything to fit. And it just becomes a little bit of trial and error, honestly. So once I was happy with the setup and made sure that they were all going to print on the same page, I did a test print. Now this is a thicker grade paper than just regular paper, but it's also not like cardstock paper. So from there I printed it out and put it on my Cricut mat and then just fed it through the machine. And it's a really simple process. I'm really happy with the outcome. I am so happy with them, in fact, that these are Patreon rewards for this coming month. I'm sending out a little "you're so fucking amazing" cards to all my patrons, signed by me and given to them, as well as there's a digital download that is available as of right now on my Etsy shop, Hype. So I would love to know what you guys thought of that little rundown. I love faux, and I loved the idea. Hey everyone, it's Monday the 25th. And it is movie night in my Discord, so we are watching Somewhere in Time as a community because we just spoke about it last week. This week on my YouTube channel, or sorry, on my Twitch channel, we're going to be talking about Budapest Hotel, the Grand Budapest Hotel, because I absolutely love Grand Budapest. So I want to get my community involved with Wes Anderson and the amazing movies he makes. And so this weekend was a little bit difficult for me, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm just kind of getting back to myself with everything. And Chris is coming with a whole bunch of construction paper, or cardboard. What are we doing with the cardboard, honey? Tell me. What are we doing?
We're going to create our plan.
Our plan?
Our plan!
Okay, you guys, did you see that? He just like, on the ground. Okay.
On the ground.
We're gonna get to our plan, and we'll take you on our plan, or maybe we'll show you afterwards. I don't know. We'll find out. We've got a snowflake kitty. Look how pretty she is. Okay. All right. Bye everyone, see you in a little bit. Love my beans! So Chris and I sat down to come up with a whole bunch of ideas. Needless to say, his process is hilarious and Jem was hilarious, and we got some really fun footage of just Jem being so freaking adorable and Chris using Jem as a pillow. I mean, why not? She is quite scrumptious, and I mean the barks are adorable, but we have a lot of content that I think now we need to go through and really figure some things out and how we want things to work. But it's just a matter of you know, just verbal diarrhea all over the page and then figuring out what we want to do with it from there. And then I ended up scribing all of this on the computer just because I really didn't like it just being on cardboard, because that is a lot of stuff to just keep around. So I ended up going through and getting everything to look all nice and good. Doesn't see it for some reason, I think. I don't get it. I also had a very busy day of printing out a lot of sticker sheets and getting everything ready for my photo shoot that I did later in the week. So I'm really quite ecstatic with all of my hard work. There's something to be said about seeing all of my hard work at the end of a month and really seeing everything put together, you know? And finally, here is the long-awaited COVID cooking. Just a lot of footage of us making pickles, everything pea-related, potato pancakes, or I should say kimchi pancakes, and all that amazing stuff. I'm a little behind on me talking to you guys. I do apologize. The one thing I ended up forgetting to print, which I printed the next day after, was my memo pads. So the thing with my memo pads, I figured out the perfect size, and I found that 6 to a page is the perfect amount for the Cricut. And I literally just love printing this off on my Cricut. And honestly, I love making little memo pads, and you guys are so happy with my memo pad from Halloween that every season now I still come out with a new memo pad for you guys because I can't help it. Then we also did photo shoot time. Hubby was super nice enough to go and get a whole bunch of Valentine's Day candy. He likes to eat all the candy. Let me just say that right now. So I just like to, you know, have a lot of fun when I take photos of all of my things. I gotta say, by the end of a photo shoot, my back is tired. My back is hella tired, but I'm super happy with how it turned out. You can even check it out on my Etsy shop if you want to see how the outcome of all these pictures turned out, because everything is alive there. And now we're gonna go into a Q&A that I got on my YouTube channel, and thank you for asking this question. Hey everyone, so I just wanted to jump on because I just literally got this question on my YouTube channel asking about if I find that the colors are washed out when they are printed, and if the colors turn out exactly as I draw them. So I just wanted to do a color comparison for my printer, which, if you guys don't know, I have a Canon Pixma T55320, which I get a lot of questions about this in this one particular older video that I have. So as you can see, if we look solely on like the teacup here, you can see that the colors do turn out a little bit darker, And I do find, here, let me bring this up closer as well so we can look at this really, really close together. So the colors do turn out darker, and I'm noticing that the color turns out a little bit more, like if you look at the, like the, I was gonna say smoke, but the steam, this one is a little bit more yellow, whereas this one's a little bit more pink. I don't particularly have that much of a problem with these colors being slightly different, but that's just me. Okay, so I know other people would probably get kind of angry or unhappy about these colors being different, but I mean, if you just keep that in mind when you are printing your stickers, then I don't really see that being an issue. Now let's look at Totoro here. So how does he look? Do you see what I mean? Like, I ended up squishing him down a little bit before I printed him, so he looks a little bit more fat and squishy, which I like more. I fixed that while I had it in Photoshop, but as you can see, the color just turned out a little bit warmer, and I'm totally okay with that. Let's look at the baby Totoro. You know, I'm totally fine with all of this. It doesn't offend me in any way. There's the mushroom as a comparison as well. And then one more thing I wanted to compare with you guys. I figured I would look at the memo pad, since this is something I printed literally just today. So I'm just pulling off my little cover for it. But let's make this smaller, put this right beside it. All right. You know, it's gonna not be as vivid, but it's not anything that I'm super upset about, but everyone is gonna feel differently about how these images look. The camera is doing a very good job of showcasing the colors. Also keep in mind the lighting I have in here is a warm hue, so it's going to make things here look a little bit more on the warm side. But even when I hold it up to, so I've got a white light up here. So if we look at this under the white light, you can see that, again, the colors are a little bit more muted, a little bit maybe even washed out, I guess. But again, I don't particularly mind. I think it still looks nice. But I hope that helps you on the hunt for finding the perfect printer. I have never said that this printer was amazing. This was a impulse buy, I'm not going to lie. But it does the job for making stickers. If this was something that I would take a little bit more seriously, like let's say making prints or something, I think I would probably go out of my way to buy a better printer. But if you're just printing generally stickers, there is nothing wrong with this printer. I hope this helps everyone, and have yourself a wonderful day.
Director's like, I need a break.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any more work.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm like, I can go into something else.
Yeah, I know you're like that. I think the difference is, though, for me personally, I just have all this other stuff that I would love to just take a moment to have in the forefront and not be something that I'm constantly burning both candles.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you on that. For me, it's like the money thing.
I know.
I have to eventually